Well, good morning and welcome to Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for day 2 of the BGSC November 2020 team specialty meet. Today, we bring you the 10 and under session. There will be 4 events this morning, which will be the 10 and under 100-yard butterfly, the 50-yard backstroke, the 100-yard breaststroke, and we'll conclude this morning with the 50 freestyle. You take a live look right now at the swimmers in the pool. This is the second warm-up. The meet is scheduled to start just about 14 minutes from now at 7:55. I can tell you that it is stifling inside the pool this morning. They do have the side door open and the back door open, but have a feeling because the temperatures dropped down pretty far overnight. Heat kicked on and it is very warm in here. So if you're a parent outside in the parking lot, you're probably much more comfortable than I am in shorts and a t-shirt in the heat. So Lori, Lori Hero, good morning. And I'd like to take this time to just do a quick sound and video check. Maybe Lori, you can tell me. I'm sure you can hear me. And make sure that video is coming through nice and clear here. I'll wait for someone to jump in. I had a couple interesting, actually I'll wait. I have a little quick story to tell while I wait to hear. Oh, excellent. Okay, Lori's giving me the A-OK. So I had a very interesting day yesterday with technology. I consider myself a pretty technological guy. For the last 17 years, I've worked in the technology sector. But yesterday we had some issues. So one of the first issues was during one of the sessions when I kicked it off, similar to the way I kicked it off this morning. What's up, Ben? Jim? What's happening, buddy? I was on mute for the first 5 minutes. And as you all know, as my listening audience, I can talk. And I was talking to nobody for 5 full minutes. I wasn't paying attention to the live chat, and people were telling me that there was no audio, and I was on mute. So that was the first technological snafu yesterday. But wait, there's more. So we get to the 8 and under session right after this session, right after the 10 and under session, and this esteemed announcer did not realize that there was the 50 or 100 free, I forget what it was, I think it was the 50 free, to close out the morning. So after the second to last session, I signed off. I thought that was it. So I signed off, I stopped the connection, and then I stopped the broadcast, but the chat was still open, so I could see parents saying to me, wait a second, there's still another event. So I went into full panic mode, trying to get the stream back, which once you stop it on one of these scheduled YouTube streams, you can't start it back up. It's gone. So I was trying to get it back. We had a little, at that exact moment in time, we had a little loss of internet connectivity for literally like 3 or 4 seconds, and it crashed everything. My computer froze, camera froze. So that was a joy. So let's hope today we don't have any technological issues here this morning with the 10 and under. And I see we're up to 20 people here this morning. The first event is going to be very interesting. We have a number of these 10 and unders who are swimming. Yes, I agree, Ben. Ben Woodsmall tells me in the live stream that's bad. And Ben, I agree. It was bad, buddy. We have a number of 10 and unders this morning swimming the 100 fly for the first time. So Mary Lee, Emma Holland, Avery Abreu, Rory Caldwell, Avery Trin, Ben Woodsmall. Ben, are you? I'm not sure if you're here today, Ben. I don't think you were here yesterday, but just had an extra light go on here. And let's see, Haley Ferreira and Charlotte Erickson. So they are all swimming the 100 fly for the first time. And as you know, fly is the most exhaustive stroke in swimming. And when you have a tiny little 8 or 9-year-old body with not a ton of muscle, that can be a challenge. So the focus for these 10 and unders in the 100 fly is really just not to get DQ'd, right? Finish the meet, don't get DQ'd. Keep those arms in sync. Keep those arms in sync so you don't get disqualified, and use those 4 walls that you have as an opportunity to take a quick breather and touch your breath. So I see Ben, nope, you won't be here. Don't be sad, Ben. It's okay. I'm sure you're very comfortable at home right now, and it's very hot here, so you'd be hot. But you'll be back soon enough, buddy, I'm sure. So 100-yard butterfly is going to be the first event this morning. Let me run through some quick housekeeping things. You know, we're doing a can drive. We talked about that yesterday. The donation bin is in the lobby here at Pods. It's run by an organization, or we're partnered with an organization called the Hope and Faith Drive. The founder is Carl Sweeney. It's been doing this since 2011, helping out families in need in the East Providence and surrounding area. So if you have any donations, canned goods, non-perishable groceries, please feel free to come by the lobby, drop them in there. I believe today is the last day to do that. The regular ground rules you're all very familiar with. Don't need to go over it a ton. Obviously, parents aren't allowed in the building, only volunteers. And we ask that you utilize the live stream and not congregate at the front windows at Pods or the side doors. And only one of the side doors is open anyways, and it's in the back. As I think I mentioned yesterday, actually I didn't get to mention yesterday during our session. So we actually have a sponsor for the meet this weekend, and that is Fairway Independent Mortgage. So a good friend of mine, TJ Curran, who is the one of the lead people at Fairway Independent Mortgage, been friends with TJ since high school, has graciously offered to sponsor the meet this weekend, and we've started the process of reaching out to some small and local businesses to see if they'd be interested in, you know, doing some very small sponsorships for these live streams in turn for, you know, reading their information out over. And TJ Curran has, as the volunteers are entering the building, here, Kelly Hardison, Kat Lee, and Pavel Fayette Kosarev. We're going to take any donations we receive, and really it's just this one donation from Fairway, and we're going to adopt a family or two for the Christmas season. So there's a lot of kids, you know, that don't get to have Christmas presents and such. So we're going to adopt a kid or two. So if you know, I don't know what the meet schedule is going to look like in December. As a matter of fact, I don't know if we're even going to have a meet now because of the 2-week pause that we're forced to go through now. But if you or anybody own a small business and you're interested in being a sponsor on one of these in the future, please let me know and we'll get that set up. So with that being said, I got to give the sponsor their due. So TJ, knowing this was a swim meet, this is This is the very clever little blurb he asked me to read. So, are you drowning in debt, just managing to stay afloat, paying your current mortgage? It may be time to swim into a mortgage refinance. Or maybe you're looking to freestyle into a pre-approval for a new house with a pool. Rates are in the twos for those who qualify. You can call TJ Curran at 401-258-8523, or you can check him out online at mortgagesonmainstreet.com. Fairway Independent Mortgage is an equal housing lender and NMLS ID 677740. So I can tell you this, folks, I've known TJ since high school. I don't want to date myself, but 1994 graduate of St. Raphael Academy. TJ was a 1993 graduate of Cumberland High School, so we played each other in basketball, and we kind of ran in the same circle. I'll tell you, you will not find a harder working mortgage guy for you. This guy is completely accessible at all times of the day and the night. You won't go wrong. Please, if you do reach out to him, again, 401-258-8523. If you do reach out to TJ Curran at Fairway Independent Mortgage, tell him I sent you. He'll be really happy. He'll take great care of you. So that concludes our sponsor part of the morning here. Dave Kaiser checking in. Good morning, Dave. Saw you with the pups outside on this cold day, and we're up to 28 people. So yesterday, folks, as the kids are lined up right now, so we're almost ready to get started, the 13-14 session delivered 77 people on the live stream. So that was a record, you know. So I'm hoping that this 10 and under group, maybe not today, but in the future, we step it up a little bit here. We've been getting around 30 to 40 viewers here. Make sure you get this link out to all your friends, family, relatives. Leslie Richard checking in. Scott and Leslie rooting for Isabel Austin. Yes, I see Isabel right now in the building here. So Isabel will be in lane 2 in the heat 2 of the 100 butterfly. In lane 4. So the volunteers are in place. So let me give everyone their full due. We have Jess Dansereau, Pavel Figet-Kosarev, Bethany Rothsey, Maya Wiener, Courtney Trin, Kat Lee, and Kelly Hardison. So really appreciate their volunteerism this morning on this cool outside, balmy inside Sunday morning. And here we go, folks. So first heat will feature in lane 1, Mary Lee. In lane 2, Emma Holland. In lane 3, Avery Abreu. In lane 4, Rory Caldwell. And in lane 5 will be Avery Trin. Once again, folks, these kids all do not have a time for the 100 fly, which means this is the first time they are swimming this event. So it's going to be probably a little bit of a challenge, but they're going to do it and they're going to get through it. All right, and Kyra Reynolds is telling me we may have some Alaska viewership. That's fantastic. Go Kate. I see Anne-Marie Parks here. Dennis Trin. All right, here we go, folks. Heat 1, 100-yard butterfly. All right, clean start. Again, you know what we're looking for here and what you want to see is no officials' hands in the air. You want to see them get through this clean, no DQs. Although DQs happen, it is what it is, if it does. The other thing, too, is pacing, right? So a lot of times, especially with this being the first event, kids are going to have a lot of energy, right? So they're going to go out really quick. As you see, Avery Trin here in lane 5 is out to a very, very good start here. But like I told my daughter, Avery, don't expend all your energy on that first 25 or first 50. And I think that's going to hold true here. But Avery Trin is looking strong here in lane 5. She's a standout 9-year-old swimmer here with the Gators team. I'm going to pan away from Avery Trin for a second so we can see the field, the rest of the field. Avery Trin has hit the wall. She's coming home. So she's going to be the winner here of Heat 1, and she is still looking very strong here, as you can see, finishing out her first ever 100 fly. So congrats to Avery Trin. She'll be a winner of Heat 1. Got to bring it back to the rest of the field here, as everybody just works to not get DQ'd. So let's hope we don't have any DQs here, but if we do, we can certainly learn from it. Of course, as I say that, an official has her hand raised. So we did have a DQ or so, but everybody did a great job. So congrats to Mary Lee, Emma Holland, Avery Abreu, Rory Caldwell, and Avery Trin for finishing the 100 fly. They are going to be exhausted after that race. So who else we have checking in here? We have Ariana Classic. Go Mary. Ariana, I think you are Kat's sister. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sarah's the babysitter, Ariana's the sister. So good morning to you, Ariana. Tom Rossi checking in. What's up, Tom? Good job, ladies. Good job. Excellent work. As you see the kids walking by the camera position here. So we're going to move to Heat 2. And we have a couple more people couple more swimmers who haven't swam this. So in lane 1 is going to be Mackenzie Shearer. In lane 3 is going to be Grayson Stockgild. In lane 4 is going to be Isabel Austin. Oh, lane 5, Haley Ferreira. And in lane 6, Charlotte Erickson. So I got a little behind there. We don't have Grayson Stockgild and we don't have Mackenzie Shearer. So just to reset for you, in lane 4, which is the middle lane in the pool basically, Isabel Austin. In lane 5, Haley Ferreira. And in lane 6, we have Charlotte Erickson. So all the action is toward the closer end of the pool here to my camera position. And again, what we're looking for here is let's keep those arms synchronized. Let's make sure our kicks are legal, and let's make sure we hit that wall with 2 hands and use that wall if you need to for a break. So as they finished the first 50, these girls are continuing to motor along here. It looks like Isabel Austin has swam this before, so she does have a time. She comes in at a 2:08.42. Again, I wish I had a clock here or a scoreboard with times that I could give you, but we don't have that here at Pods right now. So swimmers have hit the wall here. Figuratively, right? Not literally. Although they probably have hit the wall. They probably can't wait for this one to be over as they all make their run here and finish up. It's going to be Austin in lane 4 who will touch the wall first, followed by Erickson in lane 6, and Haley Ferreira will finish out in lane 5. So again, great job to the ladies there. Ariana is Kat's sister-in-law. Okay, right. I'm trying, Ariana. I'm trying here. Good morning to Martha. Elena Rojas says, "Go Gators." Leslie Richfield, "Go Isabel." Yes, Isabel just had a good race. So we're going to move on to Heat 3. Heat 3 and 4 of the 100-yard butterfly will feature in lane 1, Miles Goncalves. In lane 2, Libby Kaiser. In lane 3, Gemma Kent. In lane 4, Kathleen Rossi. In lane 5, Calix Borden. And in lane 6, Maddie Hardison. So these girls and Miles right? It looks like 5 females, 1 male. They've all swam the 100 fly before, so they all have a time here. Top time here is Kathleen Rossi. She comes in with a 1:40.44. And Jane, we're off here. Jane House says, I should be timing splits. Sure, Jane, you know what? Let me just add another job to myself, who is already, let's see, the producer, the cameraman, the play-by-play announcer, the color commentary guy. I really, you know, Jane, it's funny. I thought about getting a stopwatch and trying to do some times this weekend. And I actually went so far as to put it in my bag. I have it with me, but it's too much. It just gets to be a little too much here. As you watch the second half here of the 100 fly. So it's going to be Gemma Kent in lane 3, who is your leader. Calix Barden in lane 5 looks to be occupying the second place position, with Kathleen Rossi right there with her. So it looks like Kent is going to finish out and win this heat. The question is, can Barden hold off Rossi here at the end? It looks like she is. It's going to be Kent 1, Barden 2, Rossi 3. Great job there. Maddie Hardison will finish up in lane 6. Miles Goncalves in 1 and Libby Kaiser in 2. So great job by those swimmers there. And just like that, folks, we are done. Well, we are almost done. This is the Fairway Independent Mortgage signature heat of the 100-yard butterfly, and will feature in lane 1, William Park. In lane 2, Emily Pelchat. In lane 3, Grace Lunardelli. In lane 4, Nico Wienert. In lane 5, Joey Edian. In lane 6, Dia Cool. Grace Lunardelli comes into this with a 1:24.01. So she's got your best time here, followed extremely closely by Nico Wienert at 1:24.61. So this should be a very exciting and close race here in heat number 4, which is the Fairway Independent Mortgage signature heat of the 100 fly. So you see the swimmers make their way to the blocks. I laugh as I read Dennis's comment. I need a partner. Need a whole broadcast team, Dennis. All right. Swimmers are ready. This is heat 4 of the 100-yard butterfly. Okay, clean start. The pace of this race is going to be significantly quicker than the first two, or as many of these kids have already swam this event multiple times before. So you got Lunardelli in 3, you got Pelchat in 2, Edie in 5. They're your leaders. Looks like Lunardelli in 3 is going to hit that wall first, followed closely by Edie and Pelchat, lanes 5 and 2 respectively. Okay, so the swimmers have hit the wall. They're coming home. It's going to be Lunardelli in lane 3. The question is, who's going to take second place? Is it going to be Wienert or is it going to be Eddie? Wienert's in 4, Eddie's in 5. Looks like it's going to be Joey Eddy in 5, followed closely by Nico Wienert. Pelchat coming in right after them. So that concludes the 100 fly. In the action here this morning, and just like that, we are 1 down and 3 to go, and this will take us to the 50-yard backstroke, which is our second event of the day. This will feature in lane 1, Levi Lasser. In lane 2, Kate Reynolds. In lane 3, Reese Caldwell. In lane 4, Olivia Lundstrom. In lane 5, Aiden Kent. And in lane 6, Arya Cool. Butterflyers have made their way out of the pool, masking up. You'll see them walk by in a second here. Nico with the wave to the camera for all the viewers at home. Backstrokers are making their way to the pool again. In lane 1, Lasser. In lane 2, Reynolds. Lane 3, Caldwell. Lane 4, Lundstrom. Lane 5, Aiden Kent. And in lane 6, Arya Cool. Hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If I'm not, let me know in the chat. Had some tricky pronunciations yesterday, as I was reminded by my wife when I got home about the numerous things that I either messed up, pronunciated weird, or my crazy accent came out. So that was always good. It's always a good time. All right, folks, here we go. We got lane 4 is going to be empty here, so no Lundstrom this morning. Here we go. Heat 1, 50 back. Clean start here. Reese Caldwell out early. She's in lane 3. She's going to hit the halfway point before anybody else. Nice flip turn there for Reese. So Reese is blazing through here. She's going to be your winner of Heat 1. You'll see in lane 1, Levi Lasser. He'll occupy the second position. Arya Cool in lane 6 will come in third, followed by Aiden Kent in lane 5 and Kate Reynolds in lane 2. So good start here to the 50 backstroke. There are 5 heats of the 50 back here this morning. And yes, Jay Lee commenting in of Brew Productions. I like that. I was trying to think of a little production company name for myself. For Brew Productions, it sounds so basic, but I think it may get the job done. Logo could be a nice big A and a P. Those initials go good. I don't know. We'll see about that, Jay. I'll have to give you credits on that one if we pull that one through. As we move to Heat 2, which will feature in lane 1, Sam Howes. Lane 2 will be open. In lane 3, Libby Kaiser. In lane 4, Mackenzie Shearer. In lane 5, Haley Ferreira. And in lane 6, Zoya Lane. So all of our 10-year-old participants this morning are from Gators. So we do not have any Crimson participants in the 10 session this morning. So all Gators, all the time here. Looks like we're going to have lanes 2 and 4 open here. So your swimmers will come from 1, 3, 5, and 6. This is Heat 2 of the 50 backstroke. Clean start here to the 50 back. Here at beautiful Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. So it's going to be Libby Kaiser in 3, Zoya Lane in 6, and I think it's going to be Lane in 6. Zoya Lane. Oh yeah, Zoya. That's what the coach screams out. Lane 6, Zoya Lane coming in first with Libby Kaiser in lane 3 coming in second. So pretty exciting race there. Probably about a half a second difference with those two swimmers, and that brings us right away to heat 3 of 5. Now these are many of the young ladies who swam in the 100 butterfly. So let's see what kind of energy they have here. Lane 1, Emma Holland. In lane 2, Mary Lee. Lane 3, Isabel Assen. Lane 4, Avery Abreu. Lane 5, Charlotte Erickson. And then lane 6, Rory Caldwell. All 9-year-old participants except for Isabel Assen, who is 10. And Isabel has the best time coming into this heat, 42:11. So here we go, heat 3 of 5, 50-yard backstroke. And we're off here. Quick shout out to Nico's Nana checking in again from the Berkshires. Hope you're able to watch Nico and Vivian here today. And I hope you have a great day out in the Berkshires. All right, so swimmers are pretty tightly bunched. Look like Mary Lee may have touched first on that on the turn here. So you got Lee, you got Erickson, you got Abreu, you got Assen. They're all bunched up here. I don't know, folks. This is going to be close, and it looks like... I can't tell you. I'm sorry, but Lee, Assen, Erickson, and Caldwell with Abreu and Holland like just behind them. It's too close to call. But a great race, and these ladies left nothing on the table. That 100 fly didn't tire them out. Great job. Great job. So that's going to take us to heat 4, which will feature in lane 1, William Park, and lane 2. Lane 2 will be open. Lane 3, Gemma Kent. Lane 4, Kathleen Rossi. Lane 5, Dia Cool. And in lane 6, Miles Goncalves. Again, lane 2 will be open. As the ladies walk by, finishing up their race here. Again, this is heat 4 of 5 of the 50 backstroke. That was an amazing race. And it's amazing considering all those girls were in the 100 fly, so I figured they'd all be tired, but they did a great job. All right, here we go, folks. Heat 4 of 5, 50 back. Good start here. Looks like Dia Cool in lane 5. Going to make that flip turn first, followed by Miles Goncalves in 6. So you have Cool in 5, Goncalves in 6, Rossi in 4. Rossi's taken over the second place position. Kent's giving her a push. It's going to be lane 5, Dia Cool with Rossi right behind her, followed by Kent. Cool, Rossi, Kent. 5-4-3 coming in 1-2-3. Great job. And folks, that takes us to heat 5 of 5, the Fairway Independent Mortgage signature heat here with the 50 backstroke will feature in lane 1, Maddie Hardison. In lane 2, Avery Trin. In lane 3, Grace Lunardelli. Lane 4, Joey Eady. Lane 5, Nico Wienert. Nana, pay attention. Nico swimming. And in lane 6, Calix Barden. So Grace Lunardelli comes into this out of lane 3 with the fastest time. She's clocking a 34:28. As I mentioned on the telecast yesterday, this kid has a motor on her. Father Mike Mother Katie probably out there watching, so good morning to them and everyone else as well here. Here we go, folks. Heat 5 of 5, 50-yard backstroke.
Come on, Joey.
And they're off. They're clear. See what happens here. Joey Eady is out in front early, as you can see in lane 4. He's got the yellow cap. Very strong swimmer. Won a few events yesterday. He's motoring, but Lunadelli's pushing him in lane 3. As they get to the flag, so it is going to be Joey Eady in lane 4, followed by Lunadelli in 3. Third place, going to be Avery Trin in lane 2. Avery Trin just coming in ahead of Nico Wienert for the third place finish there. So fantastic job, folks. And that's going to conclude the 50 back, take us into the 100 breast. I will say, folks, if you're enjoying this telecast, and I think all of you are, this is definitely something that we would like, or I would like to keep going once things do resume and go back to normal, right? Because there are friends and family that aren't able to make the meets. There are working parents. So please, do us all a favor. Send the email to your child's coach, to Ray. Let them know that, you know, you love this telecast thing and you'd like to keep it going. When a little confusion here at the pool, not sure what's going on here, but that we'd like to keep this going when things do resume and go back to normal, which probably in the swimming world won't be till at some point next year. So it takes us to the 100 breast in lane 1. Are You Cool? Lane 2, Levi Lasser. Lane 3, Emma Holland. Lane 4, Calix Barden. In lane 5, Sam Howes. And in lane 6 is going to be open. There's a little... All right. So we have lanes 4 and 6 open here in heat 1 of the 100 breast. So if you do have your heat sheet and you are Calix Barden's mom or dad, don't be panicked. She was supposed to be in this heat. However, since she just swam the 50 back, they're going to give her a breather. So she's going to be in heat 2 because we have some open lanes. So don't panic. She's lined up. She's ready to go. Nothing's wrong. And look who we have here. We have Sam Howes leading the way in lane 5 here in this 100 breast. Again, we talk about a motor. Sam has quite the motor on him as well. Very quiet, unassuming young man when he's sitting on the side of the deck, but when he gets into the pool, he is a force. So at the halfway point, it is going to be Sam Howes in lane 5. Touching first, Emma Holland in lane 3 is right behind him, followed by Are You Cool and Levi Lasser in lanes 1 and 2 respectively. Actually, in lanes 2 and 1 respectively. Sorry about that. Asen, Isabel Asen. Okay, I appreciate the pronunciation help, Michael. The thing for me is I gotta hope that I remember all of these. You know, I have a friend who has a friend, a friend of a friend, and it's gonna be Sam Howes, as you see here, finishing up here, lane 5 of the 100 breast. Emma Holland looks like she's going to take second place out of lane 3, followed by Are You Cool in lane 1. When I have a friend of a friend who does color commentary for the New Jersey Nets, And when they get their sheets, they have the phonetic pronunciations of the players' names, which certainly helps. I don't have that, so I'm just shooting from the hip, and sometimes I shoot wrong. So thank you, Michael. Asen. So it's Isabel Asen. Okay, I've always been calling it Asen. Isabel Asen, that's the correct pronunciation. Thank you. Who else we got here? We got Jenny Eady, cheering on Joey, Pat Howes. Jenny Eady, you're very welcome. Looks like Jenny and Jane are trying to get together, wondering if they're out in the parking lot. Yay, Sam. First time doing 100 breast. Great job to Sam. All right, folks, we're moving on. Heat 2, 100 breast. Lane 1, Charlotte Erickson. Lane 2, Miles Goncalves. Lane 3, Isabel Asen. Lane 4, Open. Lane 5, Kate Reynolds. Lane 6, Reese Caldwell. Oh, and in lane 4 is not going to be open. It's going to be Calix Barden. So she got a little breather. She's ready to go. Here we go, folks. Heat 2, 100 breast. Clean start here, and it's Barden out in front right off the bat. So I guess that breather certainly proved beneficial to Calix here this morning. She's going to touch the wall first, followed very closely by Reese Caldwell in lane 6. So keep an eye on Caldwell here. Barden certainly out to a little bit of a lead, and you know what? Caldwell and Barden, lanes 1 and lanes 4, they lead the way here, very close to call. Asen in 3, right there with them. It may have actually been Caldwell who touched the wall first there on the turn, but it's going to be Barden and Caldwell battling here. Lanes 1 and lane 4. Isabel Asen also in the conversation here in lane 3. Let's see what happens as they approach the 75 turn. It's going to be Caldwell in 6 who touches first. So to reset for you here, Caldwell in 1. I keep saying 6, excuse me. Caldwell is in lane 1, top of the screen. Barden is in lane 4, toward the middle. They are neck and neck. Asen right behind in lane 3. It's going to be close. Let's see if we can get you a little closer to the action here to see what happens at the finish. It's going to be Caldwell. It's going to be Caldwell in lane 1, out touching Barden, who comes in second, with Asen coming in third. So great race. There, as you see, Reynolds, Goncalves finishing up here. So great heat 2 of 5 of the 100 breast. Sorry about that, folks. So lane 1 is furthest from the camera at the top of the screen. Lane 6 is closest to the camera. So I did confuse you quite a bit there, and I apologize for that. So this is going to take us to heat 3 of 5 of the 100 breast. Lane 1, Haley Ferreira. Lane 2, Zoya Lane. Lane 3, Rory Caldwell. Lane 4, Libby Kaiser. Lane 5, William Park. So I think lane 6 is going to be empty. We'll see here.
Oh, yeah, Zoya!
Coach Andrew here from Gators. Zoya Lane from the Boston or northern-based Gators team here this morning. So we're going to have lane Andrew, where's Zoya?
She is right here.
She's in 6?
She's in lane 6, huh?
Okay, she was supposed to be in 2. Okay. Okay, so Here we go, folks. Heat 3, 100-yard breast. So a little confusion there. On your heat sheets, Zoya Lane was supposed to be in lane 2. She's in lane 6. Lane 2 is open. And I'm sorry, I missed the camera for a second there. Here we go. So it looks like lane 5, William Park, out to the early lead here in lane 5. He's going to touch first. Park continues in first place in lane 5. Zoya Lane in lane 6, making a push here at the halfway point, followed by Rory Caldwell in 3. She's in lane 6. She should be too. All right, so the confusion has subsided here at the pool. William Park remains your leader here as we come down the stretch. He's in lane 5. He's being pushed by Haley Ferreira in lane 1. Coming out of nowhere. Let's see if Haley's going to be able to close the gap here. They've hit the flags, and it's going to be William Park, barely. William Park in first. Out touches Haley Ferreira, who came out of lane 1. So great race there by all of the swimmers, and that's going to bring us to. Where is that going to bring us? That's going to bring us to heat 4 of the 100-yard breaststroke, which will feature in lane 1, Avery Abreu. In lane 2, Gemma Kent. In lane 3, Mackenzie Shearer. I think lane 3 will be open. Lane 4 will be Mary Lee. Lane 5 will be Victor Figet Kosarev. And lane 6 will be Maddie Hardison. So, okay, we have our full assortment of swimmers. So, hold on here. This does not look right. Okay, so this is not the heat sheet that I have. Okay. So, I'm sorry to reset here, but so we do have Hardison in 6. I do see Pelchat in 3. Leah is 4. Lee's in 4. Kosarev, Figet, Victor is in lane 5. Okay, I'm sorry here, folks. This the swimmers that are swimming, the heat sheet that I was given is incorrect. So it's going to be Pelchat, your leader here. She's out of lane 3. Hardison in lane 6 is occupying the second position here, followed closely by Victor Figet Kosarev in lane 5. So it looks like Abreu is in lane 1 at the top of the screen. That was correct. So finishing up here, it's going to be Pelchat. Emily Pelchat in lane 3 will be your heat 4 winner. She's going to be followed by Maddie Hardison very closely in lane 6. And Victor Figet Kosarev in lane 5. So there was a little confusion there, but we dealt with it. We got through it, and that brings us to Heat 5 of 5, the Fairway Independent Mortgage Signature Heat of the 100-yard breaststroke, which will feature in lane 1, Avery Trin in lane 2, Joey Eady in lane 3, Nico Wienert in lane 4, Dia Cool in lane 5, Grace Lunardelli, and in lane 6, Kathleen Rossi. Your top time coming into this heat belongs to Nico Wienert, a 1:32.50. She'll be in lane 3. All right, they're off here. Fairway Independent Mortgage Signature Heat of the 100 breasts. Clean start. So in true to form, we have Wienert in lane 3. Out to the early lead. So Wienert in 3, Dia Cool in 4, and Rossi in 6. Those are your top 3 right now as we hit the halfway point here at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. And Wienert is showing why she had the top time coming into this heat. Effortlessly gliding through the water here. Nico and her sister Vivian, both standout swimmers here with Gators. It's going to be Nico Wienert out of lane 3. She's going to be a winner. The question is, who's going to come in second, folks? We got Lunardelli in 5. We got Trin in 1. We have Dia Cool in lane 4. Looks like Lunardelli has pulled ahead here, and it is Lunardelli in lane 5, coming in second, followed closely by Dia Cool in lane 4. And again, folks, my assumptions on the finishes are purely speculation based on what I can see. Please check Meet Mobile for the official times of each of your children here. And that's going to take us into the 50 free. Always an exciting event here at Pod Swimming. 6 heats. Heat 1, we will have 3 participants. Lane 2, Are You Cool? Lane 3, Kate Reynolds. And in lane 4, Levi Lasser. Nobody is lined up yet, so we have a little break in the action here. I see Adam Wienert checking in. Great swim. Nico, or maybe that could be Nana. Maybe that could be Nana hijacking Adam's account, checking in, saying, great swim, Nico. In either event, it was a great swim. Little confusion here at the pool this morning. Definitely confusion here this morning around lane assignments and swimmers. Always makes it interesting. We're only going to have 3 swimmers here, so we're going to get you a little closer to the action here. So once again, Cool in lane 2, Reynolds in 3, Lasser in lane 4 here in the 50 free. Looks like the swimmers are ready. Officials are ready, and I'm ready. Here we go, folks. Heat 1, 50 free. Okay, we got a clean start here. So it's going to be Lasser in lane 4, first to touch, followed by Cool in lane 2 here. As they speed toward the finish here. Levi's had quite a busy morning, and he's going to come in first place here in heat number 1. Levi Lasser out of lane 4, followed by Arya Cool in lane 2, followed by Kate Reynolds here. So great first heat of the 50 freestyle this morning, and that'll take us to heat 2, which will feature in lane 1, Aiden Kent, in lane 2, Reese Caldwell, in lane 3, Sam Howes. Lane 4 may be open. Lane 5, Olivia Lundstrom. Lane 6 may be open. So let's see what happens here. I only see 3 swimmers lining up. I see Howes, Caldwell, and Kent. Okay, so we're going to have Kent in lane 1, Caldwell in 2, Howes in lane 3, and that's it.
Very nicely done. Mr. Winner.
So once again, I'm going to bring you these 3 swimmers, and here we go. Heat 2 of 6, 50-yard free. They're in the water. They're clear. Here we go here. And look at Sam Howes once again with the motor here, battling Reese Caldwell. It is Caldwell and Howes, lanes 2 and 3. Simultaneous touch at the 25-yard mark here. Sam has pulled out to about a body length lead as we hit the flags here. And is Sam Howes going to win his second heat of the morning? He is out of lane 3. Sam Howes, followed by Reese Caldwell. Aiden Kent will occupy the 3rd position. Great job to Aiden, Reese, and Sam. Sam must have eaten his Wheaties this morning or something, because he's really fired up here. And folks, that'll bring us to heat 3 of 6 of the 50 free, which will feature in lane 1, Haley Ferreira, in lane 2, Avery Abreu, lane 3, Emma Holland, lane 4, Libby Kaiser, lane 5, I believe, will be open, lane 6 will be Zoya Lane. So let's see how this heat sheet holds up for this heat. Okay, we are good. Lane 5 will be open, folks. This is heat 3 of 6, 50 freestyle. All right, they're off. Clean start here. 50 free. Swimmers are very tightly bunched. Might have been Holland in lane 3, first to touch. And it is Emma who is out front with Haley Ferreira in lane 1. They hit the flags. Who's it going to be? Holland or Ferreira? And it's going to be Ferreira out touching Holland. Looks like, I want to say it looks like Abreu in the 3rd position, but I don't want to seem like I'm giving preference to my daughter. I don't know. 3rd position was tough. It was Ferreira in 1, Holland in 2. So, great race out there, Gators. That brings us to heat 4 of 6. She'll feature in lane 1, Isabel Asen, lane 2. Charlotte Erickson, lane 3. Miles Goncalves, lane 4. Gemma Kent, lane 5. Rory Caldwell, and in lane 6, Mary Lee. Swimmers are making their way to the blocks, getting rid of the masks, unfogging the goggles. And we're going to be ready to go here. These 50s fly by. This is already heat 4 of 6 here. Here we go. Good clean start. Let's see what we have here. Looks like it's going to be Gemma Kent in lane 4. It's going to hit the wall first. Very good turn by Gemma Kent out of lane 4. And Goncalves is pushing her. Look at this, fella. We have Goncalves in 3. Gemma Kent in lane 4. Who's it going to be? They hit the flags. Kent is pulling away, and it's going to be Gemma Kent in lane 4. Closely followed by Miles Goncalves in 3. What a race there. This is what it's all about, folks. These kids are bringing the excitement. They're bringing the heat this morning here at Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island. So we're moving on to heat 5 of 6. I think lane 1 will be open. Lane 2 will be Maddie Hardison. Lane 3 will be Dia Cool. Lane 4 will be William Park. Lane 5 will be Kathleen Rossi, and in lane 6 will be Victor Figet Kosarev. As the swimmers make their way past here, great job. You guys can wave for the camera when you go by, you know. Kids being a little camera shy here. So here we go, heat 5. Lane 1 is going to be open. Yes, Dave. Great job to all the ladies. See you this afternoon. Dave's daughter, Charlotte, celebrated her 14th birthday yesterday. A little celebration here at the pool. Here we go, folks. Heat 5. 50 free. And they are off. Let's see who is going to touch first. It's going to be Rossi and Cool, lanes 5 and 3. They're battling it out. Maddie Hardison is right there in the conversation as well. This is a tight one, folks. Rossi in 5, Cool in 3. Who's it going to be? Rossi's pulling away. It is Rossi. Out touching Cool. Rossi in 5 coming in first. Cool in 3 coming in second, followed closely by Maddie Hardison in lane 2. And folks, it pains me to say this and it brings me great sadness, but this is the final heat of the morning session. The Fairway Independent Mortgage signature heat of the morning. Heat 6 of 6, 50 free, will feature in lane 1, Calix Barden. In lane 2, Emily Pelchat. In lane 3, Joey Edie. In lane 4, Grace Lunardelli. In lane 5, Avery Trin. And in lane 6, Nico Wiener. Lunardelli comes in with the... No, Edie. Excuse me. Joey Edie comes in with the best time here, 29.53, followed by Lunardelli with a 30.33. So here we go, folks. Last heat of the 10 and under session this morning, this weekend. Heat 6 of 6, 50-yard free.
No, because I stopped conversations for you too.
They are off once again. Edie, the only participant with the yellow cap, so he's very easy to identify. And it's going to be Edie who touches the wall first here. He's neck and neck with Lunardelli here. Let's see what happens. It is Edie who is out in front by about a half a body length. Lunardelli is making the push. They hit the flags. It's going to be Joey Edie out of lane 3. First place with Grace Lunardelli. Second, and Avery Trin out of lane 5 coming in third. So folks, that concludes our action here this morning at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. What a great 10 and under session to start the day. So I just want to make sure we're completely done here before I sign off. because I made that mistake yesterday and I will not make that mistake again. Looks like we are done here, folks. So once again, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning. We hope you had a spectacular time watching the kids compete, and it was a great one here. A lot of spectacular performances here. So until next time, we hope we have a meet to bring you in December. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I hope each and every one of you have a fabulous Thanksgiving. And with that, Jeremy Abreu signing off from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. Have a great day. That was awesome. What a great morning of racing. Fired up.